He's number 24 behind Beck. They fake it to Sama. Wants a bunch. Double coverage. Good luck.
How about that?
Oh, my goodness, it's caught. What a way to start the season. Are you kidding me, Jaylin Noel? And this is returnable.
You keep coming.
Jaylin Noel, dangerous in the open field out to the 24-yard line. Second time didn't go swimmingly. This is their third chance. Rocco Beck, redshirt sophomore, wants to throw. Quick hitter. It is caught right across the middle. Out to the 50-yard line. Big pitching catch. Last year, 983 yards receiving to lead the team. Not too far behind is Jaylin Noel. Beck, pitching catch again. This time, Noel.
Back on a receiver.
Back to Dart. Caught. Down to the 15-yard line. That's Noel.
And you can see on the backhand, the safety just fell.
To the end zone. Touchdown. Jaylin Noel. And replaces him, number 26. They put Jaylin Noel in motion. They get it to Noel out in space. And Noel is quickly tackled. Sama still out of the game. And another catch out on the perimeter. This time it's Noel. Noel. For Noel, that is now 8 catches in 8 targets.
Must take what they give you. Patience is a must.
They do go quickly on 3rd and 5. Dangerous territory. Incomplete.
Back to the ball in the air.
I think I said that they had no timeouts. They do have one because it was Iowa that took one earlier, and that was my mistake. Here's a quick throw. In the shotgun. Rocco Beck. Pressure coming off the edges. And knocked down beautifully. And 10. At the 37. Beck. Throws low, but catch. Great catch at the 25 by Noel. Yards. Today, a tough day on the road here in Iowa City so far. And they're actually going to return a kick from the 1-yard line. Jaylin Noel, they wanted to get him the football as a wide receiver. And Carson Hansen in the backfield with Rocco Beck, who's finally going to go deep and got a man wide open. And on the way is Jaylin Noel. Touchdown Cyclones on one play. 75 yards to the stadium to see the last 3:15 of this one. Rocco Beck fires, had a man open, but he missed him. Incomplete. And clock down to 3. Gonna have to hustle. Beck in trouble immediately from the snap. Now going downfield, and it's out of bounds again.
Stranger things happen.
No doubt. From the 22, Beck throws to the near side, complete and out of bounds. Looks like a first down to Jaylin Noel. Now from the 32, Beck throws. He's got a man streaking down the sideline, and it's Jaylin Noel again.
Beck's complete, but short of the 35-yard line, going to depend on the spot. One so far on 4th down. Need to take it across the 46. Beck with time, unloads, incomplete, and Arkansas State. He and Jacob Mayer, a couple of guys taking advantage of that COVID year for a 6th year of eligibility. Return here from Noel. Noel's got speed in the open field, still on his feet, and finally, Matt Campbell told us we could see the true freshman Dylan Lee in the game. He's in at running back right now. Beck rolling, throwing on the run, and that ball is caught. Big play down the field. Jaylin Noel hauls it in.
Go back and take another look at it. Sprint out to the right side, and patience from Rocco Beck drops this in for Jaylin Noel, who can up
in Tuscaloosa. Hiker with a good punt down to the 15-yard line. Jaylin Noel, he is dangerous in the open field. Jaylin Noel still on his feet, dances across the 30 and 40. Jaylin Noel standing at the 29. High spiraling punt drives him back back to the 25, trying to make a man miss. Got a little space in the open field, gets back to the 30. Despite what the scoreboard shows right now, Iowa State has been dominant in this game. Becht over the middle, and a flag comes in. Second time it's a 3 and out. Doherty. Noel doesn't call for a fair catch, and Pace could be a tight end situation here.
Nice. Good play. I got to catch it.
To get it out to Noel, and the pass is dropped. Third down and 8. That's actually Jaylin Noel in the backfield behind Beck. Now Beck moves him out back to his normal spot.
Got to watch him running if he doesn't have something open.
Blitz. And Noel is the intended receiver. The pass off the mark. Down. Line to gains the 30. Sama picked up the blitz beautifully. Catch is made by Noel. He's got the first down. Pushed out of bounds by McCutcheon. Raymer hadn't been targeted so far today. Whoa, late across the middle. Catch made by Noel. He is crunched on 3 different sides.
It is hot. It is hot.
Oh, that is a wonderful review.
There's no control there. That ball is out.
Yeah, so that was the quick buzz down.
To further review, the ball hit the ground. It's an incomplete pass. With 4th and 5 from the 43-yard line.
Noel goes in motion, bottom of your screen.
3 by 1. Let's see if they come back to the field.
Looking for Noel. He's got it. He's going to have to run for it. And he is just across the line.
All right, pulling up, trying to defend the run here.
Becht caught. When in trouble, throw it to Noel. That'll be a first down for the Cyclones. With a pass broken up. That's why it's not a 7-0 lead for Iowa State and only 3-0. Becht. That was behind Noel, and he still had the wherewithal to make the catch.
I tell you what, whether it's Higgins or Noel, he's got a little cramp going on right now. He needs some help. You can see that calf bowing up, and that muscle is up into that upper leg. And it's humid here in Houston, Texas.
To the bottom of your screen. They run a lot of tight ends in there. Back shoulder throw. It is incomplete. At the 25, Jaylin Noel appeared to have it for a moment. That was Mauser, I beg your pardon, Taylor Mauser, that we were looking at rather than Powledge. And there's a curl pattern caught at the 35 for a first down. Jaylin Noel.
Here. Higgins.
Becht. Plenty of time. Lets it fly. Into traffic in double coverage. Incomplete. Cuts that are such a difference.
He's got really good poise as a runner.
Hansen. Similar story. That's a play fake to him and then nothing doing. How about that? He's played a lot of football, too. He was a part of that Sugar Bowl team that beat Ole Miss as a freshman. Post pattern. Hello. How do you do, Jaylin Noel? Great and so quick that he didn't have the strength in that right arm of his to get it there.
That's a backward pass.
That's indeed. That is a lateral to Noel, and he's fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Next time.
50-50 on the leverage.
Here we go.
2nd and 3. Becht, he's got an open man on the post pattern. It's Noel. He's got it inside the 10.
My legs, I've killed them, and I don't use it on that play.
Really the first big mistake he's made. And there's a quick slant caught by Noel. Noel. 3 tight ends in. Uh-oh. It's a reverse. It's Jaylin Noel. And he's got the first down. Iowa State now with 400 total yards in this game. Becht. Look out. He can let it go here. And his receiver, Noel, was a little surprised. I think.
Throw interceptions as a quarterback. It's hard to pull yourself back up by your bootstraps. He gave up some pass interference calls, big plays, and he's responded.
Palmer Williams' boot was 57 yards.
45% conversion rate on 3rd down. Becht, little curl, and it is taken in for the first down.
With Noel knowing where he's going to be, and that's a very nice throw, low and away from the defender.
A linebacking core anchored defense, this Jordan Leslie coach bunch in West Virginia. Over the middle in the seam, and it is wide open, and will go all all the way for the touchdown. Noel, 60 yards. World in his passing efficiency. Out of the shotgun. Looking long towards the sidelines, incomplete.
He's not a starter, but he plays a lot, and he's earned all the reps he's getting.
2nd and 5. Look out. Coming the other way. No, he's going to hold on. Beautiful fake. That's just a beautiful fake. And so it says to me they're going to be aggressive in this series if possible.
I mean, you're going to get a return here.
Yeah, they are. It's going to be Noel. Jaylin Noel, look out. He doesn't need much of a crease to get through. Just
for things like that.
2nd down and 8. 5 out in the receiving category, and he goes long, and it's incomplete.
And a pass interference.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that might be OPI. No, I think much of the home crowd agrees with me. 1st and 10 from the 45. Beck's incomplete that time. A little low. The Heisman runner-up and later head coach. Before he went to Pitt, he was at Iowa State in the early 70s.
Sure.
3rd down and 9. 3 wides to the top of your screen. Over the middle and caught, but shy of the nation.
Return man here being Jaylin Noel, and Noel's trying to get a little bit of space. He's got a lane. There goes Noel to the 40. Big time return right there before he's knocked out of
Possessions.
Beck has only gone to the air 3 times in this game. Here he is on 2nd and 6, launching for a 4th. Dangerous pass.
Wow.
And
to read and react to this quarterback.
Jaylin Noel back to return at the 10-yard line. He'll field it, and now going to cut over to the right side, and he's got a lane. He got a little help with the block as he goes back. Beck looking through the air.
Oh, what a defensive play.
Stopped right there. Cuts for the sophomore quarterback in Rocco Beck. He's got 5 options. Goes over to the right side. Has his man for another 1st down.
Longer to get these points. They need to find a way to score faster than this.
Beck rolling left.
Nice.
Good delivery, and that's going to be a 1st down. Able to hit Jaylin Noel. 18 yards in that last game. Play fake.
Nice.
Now he goes over the top. Tried to get to Noel again. No flag. And 3 on the ground now. First set of downs. Looking right side. That's a drop for Jaylin. Still get caught by Higgins. Back now over the middle. Able to convert it. That's a dangerous place to throw it. 2nd and 9. 11th play of the drive. Beck looking right side. Wow. Overthrew his target.
Now 5 wide.
Beck across the middle. It's intercepted. It was through the hands and picked off. Now going the other way. The Knights, a 2nd pick 6 on the Knights. UCF.
The touchdown that was brought back with the carom off target.
Back through the air.
Oh, those are tough.
3rd down situation.
To create these predictable scenarios where they need to throw it.
Play action fake now. Beck looking downfield. Has a man. Noel got him. Down to the 10. 51 yards. Maybe the biggest of the night for Iowa State. This is going to be a handoff. And getting drop shot. 7:31 to go. Empty backfield here for Beck. He's got 5 targets. He's going to throw to the left side. He gets it through over to Noel. There's Rocco Beck. Stepping through the pocket. Throw on the run as a man all along. Got him. Jaylin Noel, a huge conversion with him. That duo has been excellent on the year. They've struggled.
Here comes the pressure, the blitz. Can he handle it?
Beck.
Nice.
Looking right side. That's Noel on the catch. Brought down to the 20, but a 1st down for Iowa State. Season alive for the Cyclones. Looking left. Has his target. Incomplete. Was trying to get it.
On Sunday. Beck going to work, and that pass caught. What a stab by Noel, and he's Beck from the pocket has time, and that one was dropped by Noel. The ground.
Yeah, right over the linebackers. Perfect route. Good throw by Rocco Beck out in front on the hand. Like Jaylin Noel here in the slot.
Beck throws complete, and turning is Noel to get the first down inside the 30. High stepping before he shoved out.
Jaylin Noel in the slot.
Pressure coming from Texas Tech. Beck throwing it downfield and incomplete. The clock will start on the ready for play. Back to the sideline. The catch is made. Noel stays in bounds inside the 20 and then pushed out.
Velocity behind that throw.
Beck rolling out on third down, dumps it off to Noel, and he dives past the 20-yard line. Instead of pass play, getting rid of it quick to Noel, turns upfield, and
receiver screen, follow those big tight ends, and a big conversion.
Beck over the middle, caught. Noel makes the grab.
There's some nice runs.
2nd and 4. Beck hit as he throws, deep ball, single coverage, and incomplete, but a flag. Ready now. But he went with his quarterback. It did not pay off, and Iowa State comes back with a first down catch
by the senior corner.
They're going to set up the return here. Burgess with a line drive. Noel under it at the 24. In trouble, gets away from one man, turns it upfield, and then steps out of play. Beck from the pocket. And the ball is knocked away at the last second. And did that, you're probably not going to get enough yardage anyway. But they do throw it over the middle. Here's the pitch to Higgins. Throws it back. Noel, and then his pass hits the ground. It goes through the legs of Beck, and it is out of bounds, and the game is over.
Slant two. Abu Sama on the play action, and it's complete over the middle to Noel. Good protection. Beck cuts it loose. Noel's got it. Touchdown Cyclones. A 99-yard march with
slot right there's that man, the hometown Jaylin Noel, and he runs right by the defender, beautifully thrown with Hansen early on. It's only good things for those explosive wideouts.
They'll hand it off to Noel. 12 yards of play. They bring 4. And Beck just checks it down. That's Noel running with some space to make it about a...
Run left here.
They stay in it this time, play action. Beck. He's got Noel. Noel's got the ball, and he's down to the 5.
Quarterback, he audibles, sees all those bodies near the line of scrimmage. Deep play action. He had 2 fullbacks and a tail.
Here comes pressure. Beck flushed. And he throws that out of bounds, and it's 4th and goal. Brown creeping up. Beck throws the other way, and it's broken up by Marvin Grant.
That's 12 seconds right there.
Quick throw to the sideline and getting out of bounds. Noel. College, maybe even high school. He said, oh, we've taken a few Chiefs plays as well. Here's Rocco Beck. Taking a shot, and on the money to Jaylin Noel, who stumbles down inside of the 30-yard line.
Football, little play action. He's looking there the whole time. Double coverage. He says, I'm going to my... You got stakes in these games like Iowa State and KU do right here.
Rocco Beck looking for Noel.
And good negatives with the false starts and the penalties.
That is snatched by Jaylin Noel and another first down. Beck not wasting any time to the end zone, and there is Noel for the touchdown. Boom, boom, boom.
Yard line and single safety. Fletcher will get it off around his 15. Here he goes, and he's got plenty of room. Noel. Fantastic return. When Rocco's a gamer, there have been games where maybe he was a little too pumped up, tried to do too much. That ball's tipped into the air. But he's been learning a great deal from both Jalen Jackson and Carson Hansen. They complement each other as runners. That pass should have been caught. Two, from a receiving standpoint, a little quick curl, complete to midfield. Becht again towards the sidelines, right where you want it. Complete, but boy, a lot of stoppages in play, and the little yellow hanky has nailed him on 9 different occasions. Quick curl caught by Noel. Guy was the guy that got hammered on that. Sorsby had 192 rushing yards coming into this game. He's got 95 tonight, and there's Noel again. Again playing without Corleone. Inside for Cincinnati. That pass is caught by Noel. Quarterback, Jaylin Jackson is in the backfield with him, number 12. And here we go. It's an option pass. Noel is going to let it fly in the end zone. Incomplete. In this sequence than they have most of this season. Sama is in the backfield. Wide receiver screen to Jaylin Noel. And that's a good tackle in space. And a little extracurricular going on with Amani Arnold as well.
On 2nd and 10. Pass is caught by Noel, and he goes to midfield. Making the first part of that tackle. He's the best pure tackler on this team, and that says a lot. 3rd and 7. Quick pass. Not enough for the first down. Falling
pounds on the football field, but it probably wouldn't have been very nice to him if it did.
On first down, the pass is almost intercepted.
Dude that he plays with. Get back to that here in a second.
The pitch. It's Noel. And Jaylin Noel some extra yards getting backfield. Where's Higgins and Noel? That's what the Utes are worried about. From the pocket, that pass, he had to get rid of it.
Athleticism, but just bottled that thing up, and they didn't expect or respect Wilson's ability to run at all.
Backing up is Noel, and he loses the football. It's a muffed punt. The scramble, and still scrambling.
To the outside.
Jaylin Noel.
Excited to see what that 12-team playoff is going to look like.
And that Ohio State win over Indiana, absolutely impressive. Noel makes the and play off the emotion of the crowd here in Salt Lake. On the move and incomplete.
Opportunity to rise up against this Cyclone offense.
Pinning him inside the 15. Becht on the move and a good throw on the run. Defensive freshman of the year and having a good sophomore season. Came in 3rd in the Big 12 in passing yards and completes a big one across midfield to Jaylin Noel.
People give him credit for it in addition to his excellence as a drop-back passer.
His first pass of the night is off the hands of Jaylin Noel.
Avery Johnson has to adjust.
Spivey just started playing a lot in the last couple of weeks. And he's been one of the go-to guys for Kansas State. Out to the sideline, Noel still dancing. He's escorted.
Check, shift, play something conventional. A theme early on.
Yeah, after Iowa State forced a punt, they take the shot, and it's broken up. They punted their last time on the field. Swings it out. Jaylin Noel back. Kansas State gets home a lot.
Free.
He's protected. Becht into tight coverage again. It's broken up. And that time it is Jacob Parrish. No grounding. And it's punt time. Almost blocked. And returnable for Noel, who gets through the first wave. He's got space across the 45. Up Iowa State near midfield. He's down in the slot, bottom of your screen. He's looking for him. Noel makes the grab, but he's shy of the marker. And Jacob Parrish
has to take some shots over the top.
Iowa Iowa State scored after the takeaway on the opening play of the night, and back to the air, and it's complete to
Timeout, they're not aligned. Now they are.
on a third down. It's back running around, firing to the back of the end zone. Touchdown to Jaylin Noel.
Oh, so good.
Trying to go up 2 scores again before the half. And back to the sideline. Incomplete. And grew up cheering for Iowa in the Iowa State rivalry. Got him for a loss of 2, and that is incomplete for third down. Thanks to Fabris. He's still got a first down here. Pressure off the edge. Out that direction, but short of the first down.
The dancing begins. Or not begins, continues.
He's wearing a Husker hat. Uh-oh. And a short kick after the safety. And Noel is run out of bounds.
His kitchen. Great job by Rocco standing in. Backward.
It is a throw from Noel, and it's incomplete.
Your 6 bowl win, but this a much different beast. A chance to go to the college football playoff with a win today. 2nd and 10 is complete for a first down as he goes to Noel. They swing it to Noel out of the backfield. Blockers in front for Jaylin Noel, who is upended.
Left. They can come back in this. They're going to have to do it running the ball too.
Rocco Beck. A little bit of pressure as that ball. Here's Beck with time. That ball fluttered, and that ball is picked off. That is Abney with the interception. Keith Abney. That ball may have been deflected as it. 2 touchdowns by Scadaboo, 2 touchdowns by Gilry, and it's a 4-touchdown lead. Rocco Beck gets it quickly out to Noel, his outstanding receiver.
You've only
3rd down and 10 to close out the 3rd quarter. And it is complete as he gets it to Noel. Is going to be a couple yards short of that line to gain there, who's been ejected from this game on a free run. One of the biggest, most vicious hits we've seen in college football this season as the flag comes in as the intended receiver, Noel.
The right side. So there is a bit of a jersey grab right there. I think that's what they're calling, and that's why he went to the ground. He gets tackled at the
himself to the coaching craft while he was a college student. 3rd down and 10 now for Beck as he gets it complete, but Noel's going to be short of that line to gain.
Now moving forward, because they've got a lot of good players coming back next year as well.
After the 4th down conversion, a touchdown catch to Jaylin Noel.